lie to me?
Listen, we don't have to fight. Can't you see that the Phantom Society is wrong? Open your eyes!
Open my eyes? Don't give me that shit! Fight me, damn it!
I won't!
I said fight! God damn it!
It's all so clear now. I was the one who was wrong. I'm sorry.
Close the door. There's nothing we can do for him now.
Is it the Phantom Society? Those bastards. They killed him!
Arrow, there's something I need you to do.
Dr. Mangetsu, what are you doing? Covenant.
I'm entrusting it to you.
Never mind that. You're bleeding.
I'm fine. I've just performed a spell sequence to seal the Covenant. I'm sorry. In a few moments, your memory will become muddled and you'll forget everything. You have to get out of here before then.
But
Protect the Covenant at all costs. I'm counting on you, Arrow.
You okay?
I'm not sure. It feels like I'm watching a movie. Did I really know Mangetsu Kuzunoha like that?
Once we break the seal on the Covenant, you'll remember everything. Or at least you should.
Right.
Were you telling the teachers you saw a ghost again? You're such a liar.
I'm not lying. Sounds like another lie. Just drop dead, stupid.
It's true, though. The new kid's right. Jeez, Kaburagi, you too? What's your problem? You actually believe this loser? Oh, so you guys can't see them.
See what?
What, you never heard? See, there was this kid at the orphanage a long time ago. Everyone bullied him so much, he ended up killing himself. Real sad. But he hated those bullies so much, his soul couldn't move on. His grudge wouldn't let him rest in peace. They say his ghost haunts the orphanage to this day. I guess you'd remind him of those bullies he wants to get revenge on. Say, do you hear something? Sounds like footsteps to me. Like he's getting closer, and closer, and closer.
Hey, shut up! I don't hear anything! Oh my god! Look behind you!
Can you believe those scaredy cats? They were acting so tough.
You were lying, though. There was no ghost there.
Oh, totally. I got the footsteps thing from a movie. He's getting closer. Oh no, he's getting closer.
But the real ghost...
Just over that way, right? Looks like a baby. Been staring at us this whole time.
You see it too? Aren't you scared?
I'm used to it. They don't hurt me or anything. Just leave them alone, and they'll leave you alone. I'm Kaburagi. Abusive parents. What are you here for?
My mom and dad died in an accident.
Better than mine, at least.
Why? Yours are still alive.
They shouldn't be. If you ask me, parents are worse than any ghost. Mine showed me what a messed up world this is.
Yeah, you said it. Teacher says the world is a beautiful place, but I don't know why. It seems awful to me.
Well, this is the only world we've got. No point wasting all our time moping about it, or turning into jerks.
But...
Hey, I got it! If the world sucks, then once we're grown up, we'll be the heroes that fix everything. It'd be so cool if we could actually pull it off.
we'd be heroes? Yeah, that'd be cool.
Right?
I don't know if I'm good enough to be a hero, though.
Sure you are. We're gonna change this world for the better. That's a promise, okay?
Yeah, promise.
Wow, you were a pretty cute kid, weren't you, Arrow?
Come on, lay off. Yeah, I had kind of a rough childhood. You can tell I wasn't great with other people, and there was a lot weighing me down. But Kaburagi found me. He pulled me out of that dark place. I was just some kid. But he saved me. We made a vow. Said we'd be heroes. Pretty childish thinking back on it.
But it meant a lot to both of you. Enough that you risked your lives to do it. Nobody could ever tell you that was wrong. So that was it, huh? That was the whole reason you and Kaburagi fought so hard.
Yeah.
By the way, that place didn't look like Komodori.
That was just after I lost my parents. The system placed me into a different orphanage in the city. I didn't transfer to Komodori until a while later.
I had no idea. You've really been through a lot.
I've got a lot of painful memories from those days, yeah. But they're important to me all the same.
Sounds like they've made you stronger.
And that's what I'm always working towards. I have to get stronger. I need to.
That's enough. Some nice footwork there. You've improved. But you can do better.
Wait, I'm not done yet. Come on, Raven. One more round.
You're really dedicated to this, huh?
Of course. I have to be. If I'm ever gonna be a summoner like you.
I can't imagine higher praise than that. Makes me glad to be a summoner myself. But no, I think we'll call it here for today. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Talk?
Your spiritual control has gotten a lot more consistent. I can tell you built up your stamina too. You handle your demons like a pro. But most importantly, and I want you to understand this, you got a good heart. That's the most crucial thing a summoner can have. If I had to guess, you take your strength of will from that promise, right?
Yeah.
I see. Well, Arrow, if I were you, I'd keep an eye out for word from Yatagarasu. Paperwork for official appointments can take a while, but it'll get here eventually.
What? You mean...
Yep, you're licensed. Now you're officially an agent of Yatagarasu.
I'm... an agent?
Congratulations, Arrow. I know how hard you've worked to reach this point.
I'd never have gotten this far if we hadn't promised each other we'd be heroes. I know, Kaburagi. You're out there too, fighting your own battles.
I saw a familiar face in there.
It wasn't long after I met Kaburagi that I awakened my potential as a summoner. That's when a Yatagarasu scout saw my powers. They had me transferred to Komodori. And at Komodori is where I met Raven. I spent my teen years there. And when I graduated, I found out about devil summoners. And that Raven was one of the best. I knew I wanted to be a hero. But when I saw how he fought to make the world a better place, I realized he was the kind of hero I wanted to be. So, I set my sights on training to be a devil summoner, hoping one day I'd match up to Raven.
And you figured that's how you'd fulfill your promise to Kaburagi.
Yeah, he'd done the same thing. I met up with him again when I infiltrated the Phantom Society. We had this long talk about how our lives had gone after I left the city orphanage.
How'd he do?
It wasn't all that different from my situation. After I got transferred to Komodori, he awakened his abilities too. And one of Phantom's agents picked him up.
So the only reason you two ended up on opposite sides was just a twist of fate.
If Kaburagi had awakened his power first, or if the Phantom Society had found me at the orphanage before Yatagarasu stepped in, then things might have been completely different. Maybe it wouldn't have turned out like this.
Well, that's a hypothetical. Ion doesn't really think in hypotheticals. Or, well, they didn't before. Ion doesn't exactly have a concept of time. All they see is cause and effect. And what humans perceive as linear time is just a long sequence of that. But now, I understand the difference between past, present, and future. So I think I get what you're thinking. It's what ifs, right? If I had done one thing different, how would my life have changed?
Then I'm guessing you also know why there's no point agonizing over the past.
Well, yeah. But even if you know worrying's pointless, you're still gonna do it.
Hey, Ringo. Do you think I made the wrong choice?
I think that's up to you, Arrow. You're the only one who can decide what wrong means.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, maybe I got too stuck in my own head.
Arrow!
I got this.
I need your help!
What are you thinking?
On it. Let's change this up.
I will try all you want. You know what to do.
Fine. I'll get serious. Try and block this.
As long as we work together,
Right.
it's probably fine.
Here goes!
They're strong.
Go time.
You gonna try it out?
How's this?
I know we can win this.
Still with
You
me?
gonna try it out?
Cut!
You must be hungry. Dinner time!
Just getting started.
Here's a boost! Let's try this.
Whoops. What are you thinking?
Let's go with that.
You know until you try.
Into snowfall.
Where's it go?
We can't. Yeah.
Give 'em
good
hell,
plan. I
Ringo.
hear you.
Ready? Take this. Got him.
I know we can win this.
Bring it on.
You must be hungry. Tear him up.
Allow me to show you.
I could fight like that all day.
Damn it! The other Karasa scum! Even if you stop us here, you'll never wipe out the Phantom Society.
Yeah, you're probably right.
If you know, then why? Why do you keep fighting?
Because I want to end the fighting.
But we can make that happen. If Phantom wins, you get what you want too.
I'm not so sure. I've seen and heard a lot of ways to achieve my goal. Covenants, a technological singularity. Plenty of people have tried to tell me their way's the only real path to peace. This great one you worship is just one solution of many. But none of those paths were perfect. All of them involved compromises, or outright contradictions. There's no easy answer. And that's why. Everyone, wait for me. What was that?
It almost seemed like the future. But we'd only ever seen the past in here. Well, maybe it's not so strange. I did get downgraded to a humanoid platform, but my mind's still a fragment of Ion. Maybe there's some remnant of Ion's power in my unconscious mind. A part of me that can calculate a possible future. It'd be kind of like when I soul hack. Like I'm unconsciously tapping into that Ion power, you know? If it works like that, then that vision would have been based on your past and my experiences with you in our shared present. So any future I conjure up here would be a logical, calculated projection based on those two factors.
So, we never do manage to stop the fighting. Honestly, part of me already knew that. I feel like I've come to terms with it. At the very least, though, I hope we can make the world safe for Komodori. And the kids. And all the kids like them across the world.
Well, that'll depend on what you do from this point on. Like I said, that vision was only based on what you've done and who you are now. Considering everything we've been fighting for, I think you already know Ion's predictions of the future aren't set in stone.
So even Ion doesn't know who I'll be in the future, huh?
I don't have the facts, but if you want my opinion, you looked like a hero. You were alone, scarred, burdened, but you seemed like a guy who always fights for what he believes in. That sounds like a hero to me.
But...
I'm not there yet. Something like that. You are so predictable. What do I gotta say so you don't run off like an idiot and get yourself killed again?
Well, I don't plan on it.
Well, until you do end up dying again, I'll be looking out for you, Arrow. Besides, you're gonna find that answer someday. And when you do, I wanna know what it is.
You're in it for the long haul, huh?
Like I told you, you're stuck with me till the end.
Glad to hear it.
Yo, yo, Milady! Couldn't ask for better weather. Too bad your forecast says you gotta sleep forever. Arrest, Rom Soldier. Traitors, forget 'em. Phantom's got the mantra, betray him and you'll upset him. Sure, you're the main squeeze of the man in the mask, but you're endable, expendable, so hope you brought a casket. Oof, zip, talk about a fall. RS has got you with your back against the wall.
Sick.
Say what? RS, rhyme soldiers never without mercy. So go on and beg me, or else I think the hearse will be coming. Well, straighten up and spit something.
I said your breath reeks. Get lost.
All right. Now you're gonna get it. Huh? Guess you're dead either way. See, there's no sense in running once our rest starts a gunning. Milady gotta drop until I'm done. There's just no stopping. Yo, man! Yo, Arrow's here. Except, you ain't no ghost.
RS.
Someone's here. Is this my way out? I've lost too much blood, and I'm out of spirit power. Think this might be it.
That's it. That's the Covenant.
No way!
My Covenant. My bond with him. My reason for living. The Iron Mask. No. I can't die here.
Not until I know the truth.
I can still smell the stink. It's enough to make me want to vomit.
Sounds like you'd rather not remember.
It was my own lack of skill that got me into that mess. I'm not so tolerant that I'd care to see my moments of weakness over and over again.
But the fact that we're seeing this vision means it's connected to your regrets somehow. I don't think this is just any bad memory.
What are you now, my shrink?
No, just curious.
Who knows? You can think whatever you want. I'm not going to play 20 questions with you, and I don't care what other people think of me. What? What's with the stare?
Oh, I was just thinking how you've only gotten more and more interesting since we started talking is all.
Give me a break.
This world really is something, isn't it? Whiling away its hours amidst a sea of city lights. It's truly breathtaking. Don't you think, Milady?
And still you're going to destroy it all?
Exactly. Knowing that it will all come crashing down makes everything the more mournful. And therein lies the true beauty.
You're being especially poetic tonight. I suppose I can't blame you for being in such high spirits, though. Project C is finally almost here.
Yes. How I've longed, yearned for this moment. After all the time, all the manpower I've spent, it's here at last. I clawed my way through the ranks of the Phantom Society, donned the mask, and now I have you as my unparalleled right hand. My one regret, however, is that I won't be able to face the Great One with you at my side.
It doesn't matter anymore. I'm carrying a covenant, after all. I already knew both my life and my covenant would be yours to take one day. I've been waiting for that fateful moment ever since.
Ah, such beauty. And so mournful, too. Just like him.
Him? Who do you mean?
Well, Raven could never compare to you. You see, you're teasing me, aren't you?
Sorry. I just like to see you worry sometimes.
Do you intend to live on forever in my memory?
More than that. When I die, I'll be immortal. No one lives forever, even in memory. I should know. I don't even remember my parents' faces. And it's for that reason that I want to burn these moments into your mind. The moments where I loved you, and the moment I die by your hand. I'll make sure they never fade away. I don't much care what you do after that.
You're quite the egoist, aren't you?
This coming from the man in the mask. Sticking our nose in a little deep, aren't we?
Melody, I'm only seeing this because your soul is allowing me to.
Whatever you say.
So this is what you two were like together. Kinda unexpected, honestly.
Unexpected how?
It's hard to put to words, but you're less stiff, I guess? I wouldn't have pictured you just talking normally like that, you know?
Well, of course I can talk normally. Even the lowest of the low have their own lives and emotions and what have you. Then again, wage war with someone long enough and you'll start to forget that. Say, Ringo, would you like to know why he put on the mask? It's because it made him look more like a leader.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean exactly what I said. Iron Mask had a role to fill in the Phantom Society, right? The mask was a way to help him better play the part. I guess it might make more sense to say that it helped him hide his true self. Behind the face you know was a very timid and gentle person. And that mask kept all of it hidden away.
Timid and gentle? Was he really?
The only thing I wanted out of life was to die for him. The moment I offered him my covenant should have been the end of it.
You know, having seen that vision, I do feel bad for how things turned out. We may not have known what would happen, but we still took your covenant away from you.
Sure did. Either way, it doesn't mean a whole lot to me anymore. Even if I did still have the covenant. The one glimmer of hope I had is gone.
Gotta say though, kinda strange that your reason to live is to die. I don't think I need to say it, but it sorta contradicts human nature, you know?
Yes, I won't deny that.
Why were you so dedicated to him?
Because back then, I'd never seen anything in my life so beautiful.
Back then?
I've got you. Are you all right? Look what they did to you.
Who are you?
My name is Paul. Do you want to come with me? This is an unjust world. A false world. Let's destroy it together.
That's a heck of a love story. And that's where it all started, huh?
I first met him on the day my hometown burned. It was over a decade ago. The foreign powers' military was sweeping our country for insurgents, part of an aggressive counter-terror program. My home ended up in the crosshairs. In a split second of impact, I lost everything and everyone I'd ever loved. And as I sat there thinking I was about to breathe my last, someone came and saved me. He would one day become Iron Mask. But to me, in that moment, he was Paul Taylor, seeing his smile against the flames and the chaos. There was nothing more beautiful, so I reached out to him and took his hand. He told me all about himself, but I was lost in those eyes. Barely heard a word.
Sounds like love at first sight. He must have been pretty handsome.
Oh, he was. But it was more than that. I don't think you'd understand just yet.
All he really wanted was the covenant you were carrying, though, right?
Well, of course, there was more to it than good intentions. I found all of that out later. But it didn't really matter. There was just something bewitching about him, body and soul. He saved my life. So I decided it would be his. That's all there really is to it.
This is your tube.
Let's go.
Meet my guests.
We can't afford to lose. Time to bust out initiating sync. This satisfy all you want.
What's
Fine.
our opener?
I'll get try and bluff this.
As long as we work together.
Right.
Careful what you choose, Arrow.
Eat this!
No can do.
I got this. As long as we work together.
Got it.
Don't
We
know
got
till you
this.
try.
Get lost.
Well struck.
You know the drill. Don't be
Okay.
a hero. Wish we had more time.
Easy shot.
Let the rebels begin. Dinner time! I'll get
Good to
that.
go. I'll be okay.
Perhaps you can amuse me.
Hell no.
We're all making it through this. Time to improvise. Let's change this up. You all know what to do.
What are you thinking?
Here we go. Stretch. Right on target.
Let me
Don't
see.
know till you try.
Please.
You know
You
the
don't
drill.
have to tell me.
Don't be a hero.
I'll open you up. You like that?
We gotta win this.
Let's see.
No matter what.
Bring it on.
Out of my way. Rush 'em!
Yes, that will do.
What? Over already?
I did it, ho! I got this, ho! Here!
How's this?
Iron Mask. Preparations are complete.
Good. Then it's time Project D was underway. The old days are long gone. We'll make those fundamentalist fools see just how outdated they truly are.
Ma'am,
What did I just see?
That was a vision of your future. It was calculated based on your past, as well as our time together in the relative present. Based on those two factors, that was a logical projection of your future.
What? The future? My future? Are you saying that was me?
Guess you become some evil commander. You definitely owned the role. And what was that about Project D? Gotta be continuing off of C, right? Think you'd come up with something a little more creative.
Shut up.
All right there, Iron Mask.
Shut up.
Well, at the very least, it looks like you're doing well. I was kind of worried.
Yeah, but this is me we're talking about. There's no telling what I'll end up doing. I mean, what do you think? Should you just stop me now?
Of course not. We don't know the meaning behind anything in that vision. And besides, it was just that. A vision. You can really only understand the future once it's become the past. Gotta warn you though, if our futures end up clashing with one another, I won't be holding back.
Well, if it comes to that, try not to give me too hard a time, all right?
Sure. But if you ask me, Melody, I think we're gonna be fine.
And why's that?
Because that future's based on the you we know. The you that's been through so much with us. Face it, we're partners now. And if this is what happens after all we've been through, then I think I can trust you to work with us, right?
A partner, huh?
Ash! It's been forever. How have you been? It's great to see you. I've actually been wanting to talk to you. You want to go somewhere we can sit down, have a real conversation?
Hand over the Covenant.
Covenant? What are you talking about?
I don't know the specifics. I just know you've got one inside you.
Oh, I get it. You're here on Phantom Society business, huh? Sorry, I guess I got the wrong idea. Well, I'm not looking to start any trouble with a big client. Whatever it is, they can have it.
Much obliged. A tragic necessity. There is no other way to take the Covenant. Rest assured, however, your diversion made the entire process much smoother. I appreciate you making this easy.
You lied to me?
Easy, Ash. These guys are bad news.
I'd be more than happy to leave this on a positive note so I can overlook this moment of miscommunication. Or do you feel inclined to join him? You're a smart girl. I think we both know the right move here.
Yeah, that's right. There's no escape for people like us. No point getting yourself killed over something you can't change.
That's what I thought. It would be a shame indeed to lose one of our most talented summoners.
I'm sorry, Saizo. I'm so sorry.
Ash. Oh, damn it. You're even beautiful when you're crying. I just wish I could have told you. I wanted us to start over. Oh, shit. Well, there you have it. That basically sums up how my big death scene played out. Like always, I figured I'd just roll over and stay out of Phantom's way. Except, well, you can see how that turned out. For guys like me, once you get on the bad side of any real power players in the city, it's game over.
Considering you got killed, you seem pretty accepting of it all. But you had to have some regrets, right? Otherwise you wouldn't have come back when I soul-hacked you.
Of course I got regrets. Do I have to spell it out? I'm still messed up about my ex. With her in the picture, why wouldn't I come back?
Guess that's fair. But I have to say, you don't seem too worried about throwing down all your personal history here. Even Arrow doesn't like talking about that stuff.
Well, people deal with stuff in different ways. Maybe I sound like I don't care, but I do.
Huh. So, how'd you end up meeting this ex of yours anyway?
I'd just gotten hired for a one-off mission for the Phantom Society. Showed up to go to work, and there she was. Most gorgeous girl I'd ever seen. It was love at first sight. It was like... You ever look at someone and feel like you've just been shot through the heart?
I can't say I have. I felt like I was about to be shot through the heart, but mostly when someone's pointing a gun at me.
The point is, she was everything I'd ever wanted. So, after the mission, I worked up the guts to ask her out, and we started dating. Once we started really getting to know each other, we realized we both wanted the same things. And we were both sick of the summoner business. We'd had enough of the kill or be killed lifestyle. So, we decided we'd get out.
Just like that.
Time seemed right. So once we started living together, I stopped taking the shadier jobs. Got used to smaller paychecks.
So you were pretty serious about it. That's what you meant by starting over, huh?
Yep. But the reality was, we didn't really think about the consequences. Back then, all we wanted was to be free. So, what do you think, Ash? You regretting moving in together yet? And this'll mark a full week at your new job, right? How's that been going?
Not too bad. The manager's actually not a total scumbag, so I think we'll be fine. I've never worked at a cafe before. Weird seeing people smile when I walk up. It's like a completely different world.
I know I'd smile if I saw a catch like you strutting around in a waitress uniform. You think they'd let you take it home?
It's just an apron over my regular clothes, dumbass. Never mind my job. How's your stuff going?
It's fine, I guess. I was actually thinking about switching jobs sometime soon, though. Thing is, when I search for within walking distance of my gorgeous girlfriend, I get no hits. Any openings on your cafe street?
Come on. Is there anything behind all the smooth talk and one-liners?
Ooh, tough one. Would you believe I've got a burning ambition to be a comedian someday? Actually, maybe I really could give that a shot. We're free now. We can do whatever we want.
Saizo.
That's our place.
What do you think? Phantom? I knew this had happened. I knew plenty of people would be mad that I left.
No. If we're going down that road, I've got plenty of old clients with grudges against me. Could just have easily been them. Bomber might still be in the area. Let's go look into this ourselves. I'll look inside the house. You check around the grounds.
You lied to me.
What?
Sorry, Saizo, but this isn't gonna work out. We're summoners. There's no point pretending we can escape that life, or the price of it.
Ash.
It didn't last long, but I was happy with you. So thanks.
Call me a liar, but you never threw away your comp either. Huh. So much for celebrating Ash's new job. It's all up in flames now. And that's what happened with me and Ash. It was practically over before it even began. We couldn't get away from our past. We were summoners, and that meant karma was gonna catch up to us sooner or later. We knew way too much. And the people we climbed over to get to the top, well, they wouldn't let us bow out without payback.
They wanted to get even, huh?
Yeah. So, Ash gave up on the happy life she deserved. She just fell back into the trap. The cycle of summoners' karma. In the end, we couldn't change anything. But the breakup was never based on any bad feelings between us. It just suddenly felt like a shadow looming over us. You know what I mean?
You know, I've been thinking. It's not exactly that you hate being a summoner. It sounds more like you're just sick of all the trouble you got from Phantom and Yatagarasu. You haven't been talking at all about the jobs where you actually got to help people.
Yeah, got a point. But this kind of trouble you can't ever really get away from. See, the thing is, playing Merc in their little wars, that's where the money is for independents like me.
Isn't that kind of on you, though? If you're a freelancer, can't you just stay out of their conflict?
Whoa, it's nowhere near that simple. If you want to make it as a summoner in this world, you've only got one choice. You either throw in with Phantom or Yatagarasu, or you play nice with both sides. Just stick with whatever helps you stay alive. That's Summoner 101.
You do realize how pathetic you sound right now.
Don't have to tell me. It's pathetic as hell. Sure isn't what I had in mind when I first started out as a summoner.
Then what did you have in mind?
Who knows? It's been a long time since those days. Maybe we'll cover it next time.
Aw, come on.
How was that? Not too shabby, huh? Whew. I thought I was a goner there. You still in one piece, miss?
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you got him! You were great, man!
Yeah, all in a day's work. Man, that takes me back. That was how things used to be, when I was just starting out as a summoner.
Wow. You looked so much more earnest.
Well, yeah, because I didn't know anything. With no knowledge or experience, you've just gotta fight head-on for your wins.
Was there a specific reason you became a summoner?
My reason, huh? Well, I never really knew what I wanted to do for a living. I just kinda drifted through the city aimlessly. A professional deadbeat. And muggers I was prepared for, but magical threats? That one was a surprise. I would have wound up dead. Another supernatural fatality covered up. But then this devil summoner busts in and saves me. So I joined up and learned the ropes. I mean, come on. Badass vigilante exorcist? Now that's a career.
Really?
But after my first actual fight, well, you saw how it got to me. That lady thanked me for saving her, and it felt incredible. Smarmy little punk that I was. Nobody had really been grateful to have me around before.
And that sealed the deal for you, huh?
Yep. I was still just some dumb city kid, but helping people made me feel like I was somebody.
Past tense. Why wouldn't you still be somebody? After all, you've probably grown a lot since then.
That's a stretch. I mean, I guess I have gotten better at some things. But I think once I got really deep in the summoner's world, I forgot a lot from the early days. It only took a couple fat paychecks. At some point, I decided I was only in the summoning game for the money. After that, I bounced back and forth between Phantom and Yatagarasu for a while, taking contracts. Made a tidy profit off their gang war, but made a lot of enemies too.
Sounds like that's one of the main reasons you're so stressed.
Yeah, at the time, I figured acting slick and focusing on the job was better than overthinking it. But maybe I was just avoiding thinking about it at all. Honestly, that's probably part of why I went for Ash. She was my escape.
But you genuinely liked Ash, right? You were happy with her. Even if it started as just an escape, it doesn't make your feelings less real.
Yeah, I guess. I want to believe it. I want to think that what we had was real. And I want to make a world where we can live free. No summoner's karma to tie us down. We can just chase our happiness, together.
Then you know what you have to do.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I fought for something I really believed in, but I guess I'll give it a shot.
Annoying!
Yeah.
Your turn.
As long as we work together.
Yeah, now
we got
Ringo.
this. See that terror in
Let's
their
get
eyes?
down to business. Powering up.
As long as we work.
Beat him down.
That'll work.
Help me out here.
You mind?
Let me back you up, Ringo.
This is gonna be good.
I know we can win this.
Here goes.
Show them a good time.
Ooh, that'll work.
How's this?
What's
I'm
our
not your
opener?
babysitter.
That try.
Get ready,
That's
Saizo.
what I needed.
This ought to finish
Can't
this.
stop me.
Time for some pain. Your turn.
We gotta win this.
I got this.
No matter what.
Initiating sync. This ought to try all you want.
We gotta win this.
Yeah, Ringo.
No matter
take them
what.
out. Looks promising.
That looks like it'll work.
Try and bluff this.
will take them with this power. Eat this!
Ready? All right. Take this. That's gotta hurt.
Good. I'm not your babysitter. Dance! Almost fell asleep.
Back from recon, huh? Let's see. Yikes. Guess we don't have time to hang around. It's that haunted apartment again, Ash. We gotta go.
Right now? Then who's picking up the kid?
The kid? The kid! It can't be that late already. How'd it get so late?
You get the kid, I'll take the apartment. I can handle this demon easy.
Thanks. You're a lifesaver.
Oh, and stop by Mancha on your way back. We need milk, eggs, detergent. Oh, and make sure the milk's...
2%. I know. I got it. Knock him dead, honey. And be careful.
You too, darling.
Okay, let's rock and roll. What was that?
That was a vision of your future. It was calculated based on your past, as well as our time together in the relative present. Based on those two factors, that was a logical projection of your future.
Wow. So we actually get our happy ending. A future where I'm not just fighting for my own sake. With Ash. And our kid. I'm a family man.
It looks like you both get what you want in the end.
We both gave up on that stuff a while back, but... even still.
So you end up fighting to save the world after all, huh?
My world's a little smaller than the rest of the gang's, but yeah. I guess I do. If I really do turn out like that, then it's gotta be thanks to all the time I spent with you guys.
Well, it's one possible future. Nothing is set in stone, so any of that can still change drastically. If you want it to come true, you're still gonna have to chase it with everything you've got.
Yeah, I know. That's what makes it worth fighting for. Thanks, Ringo. Makes me feel like I could take on the world.
That reminds me. You said you wanted to be a summoner that helped people. Does that include us? Even if we're more Ion than people?
What, you kidding? Of course I'll help you. You two are special cases, so you get the friend discount.
Friend discount, huh? I can see that coming in very handy.
Man, what did I just get myself into?